What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Big Dice. Early in the motherfucking morning. Look, I done messed up my monetization from the first sentence. You feel me? Anyway, yeah. So I'm scrolling, right? I'm scrolling through YouTube like I do, and I'm seeing shit, but I'm not paying attention to it. I always get the notifications for anybody doing Nature Boy shit. You know what I mean? Especially World News and the T and Sasha for God and logos and all that. You know what I mean? So all that shit come anyway. I ain't decide to look at this shit, man, until people started sending it to me. Like, man, did you hear this shit? Because I was saying this shit in the beginning when all this shit took place with Solar and all that shit, right? I was saying all this shit. And I ain't believe none of that shit. All these motherfuckers is full of shit. Ain't nobody had no time to heal, but then again, heal from what? If you're all being deviants in the situation anyway. Because when they all talk about what was going on and stuff, one thing they don't really say, well, they do, but they don't really press on it, is the fact that they promoted that shit themselves. So when you got people talking in certain ways, and I won't lie, you know what I'm saying, this is my first reaction to it all, but I did skim through a few of them just to see what the fuck is going on, you know what I'm saying? So when y'all talking about revamping carbonation and what it used to be, carbonation is what it always was, exactly what you guys was doing. I think y'all niggas is talking about melanation days. I don't know, but we gonna tap into the video of Solar and Velvet or Eliana, whatever. I don't know if she Eliana again or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that girl flip-flops so much, man, shit, they probably made flip-flops based on what she was gonna be one day. So we just gonna call her Thong. No, I'm just fucking around. But we'll try to get into her video and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta go to work and shit, so it is what it is. If we get to it, we get to it. But we're gonna start off with Solar here in a minute, man, but let's go. So, here we go with Solar, and I know I still got my little Kanye shit up. That's because I'm in support of Kanye. Hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the nigga off his rocker on a few things and shit like that, but we used to always say, it's not about the messenger, it's about did you get the message? You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, let's check out Solar and see what he got to say starting off.
Specifically about carbonation.
Damn. Immediately.
You know, I had to take the page down. I got off of IG. I'll tell you guys what happened. First, I'm going to tell you what happened, why I got off of IG. I got off, and there's a reason why I got back on. You guys are in for a journey.
Look, hold up. We been in for a goddamn journey. We been in for a journey for forever, right? Then the nigga say he had the keys, he had Thor's hammer. We still waiting on that. Shit, if anybody had Thor's hammer, it was True. And I can't rock with old girl. You know what I'm saying? But I support her if she come into a realization. But the way she did True in that group, like that one video, I should have pulled up that video. That video where Nature Boy is talking about them having sex and True was sitting right in the middle of them. If you see True face, like, he was trying to be loyal, you know what I'm saying? And I understand where True coming from, being military, it's not hard to take orders. You know what I'm saying? In the name of the team or the squadron or whatever. I get that. You understand what I'm saying? But True gave us more information than anything because True was his right-hand man. I mean, I would have to salute True even though I don't agree with how far any of them went. I would have to salute him out of everybody for accountability. If that shit is true, but I mean, shit, to talk how he was talking, that shit better be true. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga right here, oh, I told y'all from the beginning that he was trying to take the position. He was trying to take the spot. He wanted the attention. That's why he always compared himself. I was the real Messiah. I was this and that. He was telling you where he was going with it from the beginning. And these females ain't no different. These females ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Janae, she ain't no different. And people got mad at me because of the shit that I had to say about Janae. But now look how everything is going. Even this sorry nigga. And then Velvet back in the picture talking about, yeah, revamping carbonation and shit. That bitch mad because ain't nobody really paying attention to her.
Thought this was something light. It's it's light and dark. Yeah, man. So I was here talking with this girl. This girl I had met. She had the same exact chart as me. Pete, the same exact chart. Gemini 12th house Sun, Gemini 12th house Mercury, Venus Taurus 11th house. Everything just the same. Everything. Cancer Moon, Aries, everything the same. And I was like, yo.
Hey, I ain't watched this nigga in a minute. Does that nigga still got that raggedy ass grill in his mouth? My nigga, why niggas be getting grills that don't have the teeth for no grills? Don't be putting no grills on your motherfucking shit when you buck tooth and shit like that. Like, nigga don't get a grill form to that.
Person, this I'm one. And I was like, damn, she's not that one, because when I figured out she was still trying to, hey, what's up, Yoga Playground? Hey, bro, people like y'all, hey, leaders of the communities, I'm gonna be asking y'all, I'm gonna be calling y'all a little bit of action. Leaders of the communities, thank you for showing up, Yoga Playground. You're something special to me, and I'm working to work with you. I'm actually doing a lot of my own yoga. I'm trying to catch up. I'm gonna be learning from you, paying you, hiring your services. Shouts out to Yoga Playground. Y'all go follow him. I really support him. I'm in Playa del Carmen, so I'm right by where you was at. I was like, I should go pull up on him, but I was like, I did it. But anyway, back to the
right there. That's why he can never be a leader. See how he turned into a little soaking wet wash rag and shit when there's something that he feels is superior to him. If you trying to be a leader, man, you don't hold nothing superior to you. No, you know what I mean? If you claim to be a leader of the community, man, you don't. I mean, I understand admiration and shit like that, but I mean, you pussyfooted just now. You couldn't even look at the screen. You kept looking away. You got all bashful and shit. True leaders, true men, man, you don't get bashful, man. You stand as a man at attention. You know what I'm saying? Greet that man in his face. Look at that man in his eye when you speak to him type shit. Not get all goofy and shit.
That's actually a part of this message. A part of this message is going to be calling a lot of leaders of communities to action. And you guys will understand why. So let me go into the story why I took my IG down and then why I brought it back up. So I took it down because I was talking with this girl, realized when she tried to diagnose me, just another person who I thought really could understand me comes up to me. I think you might be a little psychotic. You're showing signs of mania, just because I don't want to respond to a text in the moment, just because I wanted a moment to myself. And so, I was like, you know what? Y'all ain't even signing up for my program. It's like 20. It's the same people. I know these people who are in there. They cool, and they awesome. I love them, actually. We're very powerful as just a couple of us that we are. However, I felt like I was giving more energy to IG than I needed to. And people and text. And so a lot of people haven't gotten texts back. A lot of people haven't gotten calls back. A lot of people have gotten blocked. A lot of people, I took my page down and I just didn't want to be on there. I'm like, I don't owe y'all nothing, like, in a sense. That was the vibe, right? So it was a death. And that night, it was midnight, and I got many signs, to just go to the beach. Just go to the beach at midnight. And so I'm like, okay. So I just do it. Walk to the beach. Get to the path where it's this long, dark tunnel covered in trees, and just all trees. You go in there, it's pitch black. There's giant bats swooping and swarming left and right. And I'm like, okay, fuck that. And I just keep walking, and I'm like, This whole time I be acting like God got me. I be saying God got me, but I can't even walk down a nature trail. But it's midnight. It's a lagoon. There's reptiles. It's giant bats. It's scary. It's dark. Nobody's there. If something happens to me, like I could get robbed, I can get something. So, I'm just scared. And then I'm like, you know what? God got me. And I began to walk past it, but I turned around. And I walked straight into that darkness, straight into that dark tunnel. And as I continued to walk down that dark tunnel, I looked back, seen that the only light that was left just slowly disappear. And I'm enveloped in complete darkness in front of me and complete darkness behind me. And all I can hear is the ocean ahead of me. And all I can see is this. Hola, mi puerta, por favor. Trabajando. Sí, gracias. Okay. So yeah, I'm going down this path, and then I see, I can't see behind me. There's no light behind me. I'm looking in front of me. I can't see anything really in front of me. I can only see right in front of me. And it's completely dark, and I'm just walking, and I'm walking, and it's still this way. And I start to realize, as I'm going through all these fearful thoughts, I'm like, remember, alchemize it, remember. I was blessed in the darkness, I know how to get it. Got the key for the heartless, lotus light emitting.
Like, what the fuck be up with these niggas? I want, like, and this ain't a shot at the youth or nothing like that, but what the fuck do y'all be thinking about? Like, nigga, you sitting here, for one, you telling us a story that sound like a book you read. I was engulfed in complete darkness. The light behind me is disappearing, and you know what I'm saying? Then you start singing a song. I was born in darkness. You would think that somebody like this that's supposed to be on that level would probably be quoting a scripture or something, not a rap song. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but if that's what you thinking, where's your mind at? If you so deep in your mindset and you ready to lead the new carbonation, is that what they calling it? Because I don't even understand the name. I don't even understand why. What would make you guys have to take the name? Only thing you can see is attention, the attention of it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, let me continue.
Didn't leave, yeah, I'm never submitting. And I'm thinking this, I'm singing, I'm thinking my things, I'm just going, and I'm like, I got it, and I look around me and I realize the reason why I can see right around me in this darkness, and when it's completely dark, I can see my light. I can see my light. What's radiating is my light, like a lantern. And I realize this light I can see, the reason why I can see, and it's expanding and it's getting brighter as I walk through this darkness, is because of my light, my heart.
Nah, nigga, it's because your eyes is adjusting to the darkness because you just came out of the light.
My EMF, my electromagnetic frequency, field, that's light. That's light, and I can see around me. And the more positive I got, the more I could see as I walked through this tunnel. Another moment of nature just teaching. I get to the other side. The moon's not even up yet. I get to the other side. I get to the water. The moon starts coming up, and you can just see the whole ocean is just white with the moonlight. I put my feet in the water, and the water is warm. Hot. It's warm. It's hot. I'm like, this is magical. This is crazy. Felt healing. Continued to walk on the beach. Had a nice night at the beach. Had a little moon ritual. Wrote a song. Came home. Whatever. Went to sleep. Before I went to sleep, I listened to Velvet's live. I just sat there and I just listened to Velvet's live.
Boom. There it go. And this is my first time watching this one. You know what I'm saying? So, mind you, that's why I'm not stopping and really going in like I usually do, and really don't have a direction of where I'm going. I'm kind of just responding right now. Like, this is more reaction than how I usually do it when I've already watched the video and we go break some shit down. You know what I'm saying? But on the Velvet situation and Velvet Big Sister and all that, y'all want to see a breakdown on that, man, please go check out World News live stream yesterday, because that's why I didn't stream when I set this up, I was about to go live and I seen World and I went over there and I checked that shit out. And man, there's a lot of shit in there. I forgot, man. I even forgot Velvet said. So Velvet ass, she a flip-flopping ass nigga. Like for real, for real. And I think we all know that. So it comes right back to Velvet just wanting to be queen. She even said something about the things she's gonna do, while also saying, "Oh, this nigga Nature Boy just wanted control." But you just said the things that you're gonna do. You was born to be queen and stuff. Isn't that control still? But the only thing that was the problem with carbonation was the fact of polygamy. You didn't want that. You just wanted to be the queen. King and queen. I don't want to share my king with these women. I want them to be beneath me. I want to be queen. It's always been about you. Shit, even your sister say that.
Live.
And that's your big sister.
She had a live, I guess she did, and I was just listening to it, you know. And as I'm listening to it on her YouTube, I'm just like, yo, I'm going through the same exact thing. I'm offline. I just let these girls go. I'm just letting these people go. I've mentally shed everything. I've got offline. I don't care about all those money opportunities that I have with people. I don't want to deal with y'all. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about the money. I don't care about those deals anymore. Leave me alone. And it was kind of like almost a depressive thing, but it was really a death. And that was my card of that day, the death card, which was just perfect. I'm right in alignment, right? Come home, listen to this 2-hour live. As I'm just listening to it, the first thing she says is like, it resonates. And so I type a message to her on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. I type her a message and I say, hey, I'm going through all these same things. Everything you're saying, I'm going through it. Because why? I'm keeping the knowledge. I'm loving myself. I'm not fucking with just anybody. I'm not dealing with just anybody anymore. I can't just hang out with nobody anymore. I have no friends. I have nobody. You know? And that's why I resonated and I sent her that message and I said, well, hey, just know that I see you and you're good. Keep going. Keep healing. She had said to me first, sending you healing energy, because she's seen like I take my page down. Natiri's doing whatever the fuck she's doing. You know, I don't even watch her. I haven't even seen a single video of her since she's left the house, because I've been relieved since she's left. I don't know what she's lying about. I don't care. I've been relieved. Let that go. She said she's sending me healing energy. Velvet, thank you. I appreciate that. Regardless of what was going on. So when I came home and I seen this live before I'm going to sleep, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I just typed this brick of a message like, yo. At the end of this brick of a message, you know, I send it to her. I'm listening to the live. As I continue to listen to her video, she's still saying everything I'm going through, word for word. I'm like, I'm blown. And so I'm just listening, and it's giving me comfort. I can't usually sleep at night. I have like this insomnia issues sometimes, and I just be laying there and just studying stuff, just listening to audiobooks. I just be up listening to books because I can't sleep most of the time, so I just listen to books. Like, I just listen to books over and over again. I get books in a day. I get multiple books in a day because I can't sleep, right? So I just laid here, and I'm listening to her, and it gave me comfort to the point to where I ended up just falling asleep to it. And when I woke up, everything was better. Money started coming in. I was able to pay my rent. All kind of things came through that was just really clutch. A lot of people, y'all don't know, I'm really good with money. Trust me, I've made $500,000 since I've left carbonation. I've made $500,000. But I haven't been able to use my bank account, so I've had to trust other people. Okay? And that hasn't worked out very well for me. So,
in other words, I can't prove I made $500,000.
I woke up with the feeling and the understanding that, you know what? Carbonation was something good. Carbonation was something righteous.
Look, he keeps saying he made $500,000. You ain't seen $500,000, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to trust other people, and that didn't work out too well. In other words, he can't prove that he had $500,000. Not that I give a fuck. Not that any of y'all should. But he keep throwing that up there. I'm very good with money. I mean, $500,000. You're using that as talking points, as points to prove that you're doing something. Like, man, come on, man. We've been in this internet shit long enough to know the fantasy already. Hell, we all got a fucking character. You understand what I'm saying? We all got to get on here and we all got to get in the character to do this media shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas that report media shit. There's some niggas that are just actors on camera, on screen that we report on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get off that camera and shit. That nigga probably pissed in the bed last night. John, I'm telling you. Motherfuckers can get on here and make themselves anything they want. Especially by just saying certain shit, because the human mind is fragile as hell. All you gotta do is get a motherfucker mesmerized, a little story, or make them like something about you, and they start believing everything about you. Fucked up world we live in, you feel me?
What carbonation was ultimately what I want to do. I do want to build a place for healing retreats. I do want to build a base for knowledge to be shared, for community to connect. I do want what our original mission with carbonation to be seen through. I wasn't lost, y'all. I was not that lost. I knew what I went there for. That changed. Eligio, we thought he was a leader, but he wasn't a leader. I'm the chief of carbonation, and I've always been the chief of carbonation.
See what I was saying? He keeps saying that. I'm the chief of carbonation. I've always been the chief of carbonation. Nigga, you's a sucker. If you a real leader, man, you go make something else. You don't take what that man have made, whether it went good or went bad. All you doing is make, man, I'm telling you. See, this is the situation where they automatically think that dude gone. Not saying that I want him out or that I want him to be in there, because there's a lot of shaky shit in the whole story that I just don't find to be right. But I ain't the police and I'm not the judge. So I keep my comments to myself. You understand what I'm saying? But if he just happened to get out, this nigga gonna be running scared. That nigga gonna be running scared, thinking that this nigga right up top, Nature Boy, and that's why I got him up there looking at that nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is some shit like in tribes and shit. If somebody want to take rank, you challenge that man when he was out. You look like a sucker. And the reason why Velvet is is willing to do this with you, like I don't find them being in love. I don't see that at all. But the reason why Velvet is going is because she figured you a pushover ass nigga. She couldn't have control with Nature Boy. But with your little peon ass, oh shit. She about to get everything she want. Because Velvet damn sure more masculine than you. You ain't gonna be able to do the same shit with Velvet that Nature Boy did. You know what I mean? And if you always been the chief of carbonation, well, why you didn't take your rank, nigga? You was nervous? Because right before that nigga got locked up, that nigga had you out there switching and twitching out in the rain in the cul-de-sac with all the neighbors thinking y'all crazy. Like, come on, man. Listen to how you sound. You want to do something. You want to combat carbonation and make something of what carbonation was supposed to be. But then you make something of your own. You don't, we bringing carbonation back. I was the chief. I'm the chief of carbonation. You sound just like him. You sound just like him. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the T for the video I'm using and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go over there and that's if you want to just watch the video and stuff like that. But if you want some breakdowns, there's a lot of channels that are breaking it down. Like the one from Velvet, the one that Velvet did, I got from Sasha for God. Then you guys know World News gonna break it down. So you already know y'all can get all the information y'all need from everybody. You know what I mean? So shout out to the whole sector of the carbonation content. But back on this nigga. You know, I'm gonna just let him talk.
That's why none of them can talk down on me. Because I've aided each and every one of them individually through healing as a shaman. When I went there, I was immediately all of their leader. From the moment I went there, I was in charge of all the men, including True. Everybody. When True got the power back, I remember me and Eligio agreed it's just going to be better for his ego. Let's just let True have it. All right. Hey, True, you're the new
Did he just throw shots?
leader.
Damn.
I lost my daughter. I lost my family. We lost our way. There's a lot of things to consider in our journey that we've seen in.
Yo, Zoka had this nigga sprung like he was a virgin, and she popped his cherry. Cause even with Zoka, like, nigga, oh well, nigga, move the fuck on, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That nigga still like, we're supposed to be together. We have, I mean, and the only thing I can say between them, I just say there's things they probably need to work out or something. But I mean, come on, man. Same way Kendra did True. Dissed you. But I mean, at the same time, the thing that could bring them back together and be solid is their son. How you say it? I'm not even gonna try to say his name. But little cute kid, you know what I'm saying? But they actually have their kid. The thing that will drive you and Zoka to hate each other even more is the fact that you guys lost your kid. Whether that was because of Nature Boy or not. You know what I mean? But now you getting over here with Velvet, like, what? Is that the daughter he owes you? Oh, nigga, I'm gonna take your daughter. Is that the mission, to take everything from that man while he can't fight back?
Going to carbonation and the changes. People call me left and right, families, fathers with kids and their wives, saying, hey, did we do the wrong thing by supporting Eligio? We just sent him money. We were sending him money and we just saw we were live and we don't know. Did we do the wrong thing, dude? And I'm like, guys, no, you didn't do the wrong thing. You guys did the right thing. You're like me. We thought something was happening. That just wasn't happening. Your money helped us. Your money fed us. Thank you. Ultimately, it's time to stop that and move forward with our lives. And everybody just dispersed and wants to live their lives like what we were doing with the knowledge wasn't what we were doing with the knowledge. Like the knowledge wasn't the knowledge. There's a reason why I taught those 5 science classes. The weird part about all of those videos, the weird part about all of those presentations is where I have to sit there and exonerate Eligio. I have to make a special slide in the beginning or else the whole presentation won't be valid. You know what I mean? If I just take that out, everything's still very true, it's very accurate, it's very well put together, very well organized.
See, and that's the problem right there with these dudes. They do stuff like just because you put something on camera and sit there with a projector and stuff and have a little pointing stick and point at stuff and say anything you want to say about what you think does not mean things are well put together and very true knowledge or anything like that, or you actually taught some classes. Nigga, you ain't got no degrees or nothing in that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all proclaim to be teachers while steady bumping your fucking head against the wall. How y'all teaching somebody when y'all keep making the mistakes? Not everybody that's watching. Then y'all come back around and then tell us, y'all was true, y'all was right, y'all. But then how you gonna teach us something if we was right when you were going through all that shit and we was trying to tell y'all? So how you gonna teach us something? Y'all niggas, this is an ego stroking cult. All of them like they ego stroked. It's that attention shit I told y'all about. The biggest drug in the world, attention. Viral is the high.
Now I've been able to organize the knowledge in a way that is better than ever. All I did was take a couple days off, guys. That's all I needed. Just a couple days off. I have 3 books. I have 3 books. 3 books. 3 of them. That's all we'll ever need. Yeah, call me religious. Call me whatever you want to say whatever you want to say about me. The way I believe that the golden age goes is that everybody puts their crown on. Everybody gains the ability to call themselves whatever they want to call themselves. Whether you call yourself a king, a wizard, a sorcerer, just a regular person. Whatever you want to call yourself, go ahead. As long as you claim your power. As long as you claim who you are, you claim your ego. You see, I created something called soul redemption. sovereignty in all dimensions, supreme control of your soul, in the state of supreme control of your being, your mind, your soul, complete coherence with your astral body, yourself, and your cells. My book list is called For the Chosen, and you got the chosen. That's exactly who you want to have a penis.
I'm trying to get somewhere else because he can't teach me nothing.
With divinity, that I turned off and shut down with my Saturn Pisces 10th house, stood in the background with my North Node is Scorpio Leo, with my South Node in Taurus 11th house. Eligio is a Taurus 11th house. He is my South Node. I've mastered his energy. I should have never really stuck with him so long. He should have learned from me. I've mastered his energy.
Don't it sound just like a nigga that's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all seen this type of shit. Motherfucker go to jail. What happens? The niggas homies go over there trying to lay up with his baby mama and shit like that. That's when the niggas start hating on him. That's when the friendship ends. You know what I'm saying? That's what this seems like. Like, nigga, now on this video right now, I mean, okay, you said a lot of shit about Eligio, but it seemed different right here. It seemed like now that you pressing up on Velvet, it's more hate on, nigga, I'm taking your bitch type shit. I could be wrong, man. Hold on. Let me jump over here real quick and see what Velvet talking about. Let me see.
Celebration. It's a celebration. Celebration.
Did she share her mustache?
Today is Aviana's birthday, right? We all know this. Well, maybe not all of us, right? But today is Aviana's birthday. Today we are celebrating, okay? There's no crying anymore. There's no trauma anymore.
That's a fact. He always say the same shit over and over and over. It's always the same thing. I don't know if he think people notice that or not, but I notice it.
In darkness anymore. So we are celebrating. Congratulations that we have redeemed the true knowledge of self. Congratulations to all of the people out there who stood the test of time.
Like all these motherfuckers is like stuck in the world of make believe. Like they should literally go out to the park. You know when they be having the medieval little gatherings and shit out in the park and shit. They should just go do that shit because that's where their head is. You can tell by the way they talk, their disposition and all that.
Literally continue to apply the knowledge when things were shaky. Literally, we have redeemed our sovereign knowledge of self. This is far beyond a person who created carbonation and then did his diet with it and then tried to completely mess it up.
But you just said a person that created carbonation, for one, you do the little finger signs. You know what I'm saying? The little quoting signs and shit like that. But you said he created and then did with thou wilt with it. Oh, so you quoting Aleister Crowley now. But then you also say that this dude created it, right? So how can y'all say he did anything wrong with it if it went the direction it was supposed to go? He said he leads, y'all follow him and do what he do. When he changed from this and changed to that, y'all didn't have a problem with that. I mean, hell, you flip-flop. All y'all flip-flop. But if it's something that he created anyway, how can y'all tell him or tell anybody how it was supposed to be? Was it bad? Yeah, but all you guys were involved in it. All you guys were there for years and stuff like that. And if, excuse me, if you guys are saying that you guys were manipulated all this time, then stop talking about you trying to teach somebody, because teaching should not come from anybody that think like any of you.
Has nothing to do with the mission. That has nothing to do with the purpose. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now. what's going on right now is the fact that that component that tried to dismantle it, destroy it, and do something crazy with it is now out the picture. Now we can really love ourselves. Now we can really stand up for ourselves. Now we can really do the things that we need to do for ourselves. We can really heal now. See, once before, when this false...
Y'all gonna heal and stand up for yourself and do all that, and y'all couldn't do that together against one man? What was the problem there? Stop trying to teach people.
Prophet was in position, right? He didn't want me to have power. He couldn't give me the power, because what I'm about to do now is everything that he didn't want to do for his people because he wanted control. It's not.
That's what I was talking about right there. She started talking about herself. He didn't want me to have the power. But what she's about to do.
Position, right? He didn't want me to have power. He couldn't give me the power because what I'm about to do now.
Because what I'm about to do now
is everything that he didn't want to do for his people because he wanted control. It's not a.
Because what I'm about to do now is everything that he couldn't do for his people. Basically putting yourself in position over these people. And said he couldn't do it because he wanted control, but you're professing that you want control. How does that, man, how does that make any sense? That's the grounds and the talking points you're going with what you're saying is that he wanted to control everything. He didn't want to give you control, but now that you got control, you're going to do for the people what he couldn't do because he wanted control. But you just put yourself in position of control. Come on now. That's because these people talk and they don't think. That's why she do little stuff, because it's things that you put them in position and all that little shit. Just because you put it all together does not make it sound sophisticated.
About control. It's about healing. It's about healing our blood, healing our DNA, and activating more righteous lines of DNA so that we can become a greater people, so that we can create a better world for our children. So that our children can have a better world to live in. I'm not sad anymore. I don't have nothing to be sad about. I don't have nothing to cry about. The very thing that was holding me back has it's gone. It's over. It's done. And if you don't agree, then that means that you don't love yourself. That means that you don't want.
Oh, snap. The old Velvet right there. If you don't, that's how she used to do it, remember? She gonna tell us, if you don't agree, then you don't love yourself. So right off top, what you're saying is right, and it can't be disputed. I don't care what you say. If you don't agree with me, you don't love yourself. Seriously? Okay.
See, if you really studied carbonation, you would know that was something that all of us need to be applying to our life. It was just a situation.
No, the fuck it was. No, the fuck it wasn't. Did y'all see yourself? Look at you now and look at you then. See, the problem is you niggas missed the years on top of years slumber party. Y'all think about it like, man, if he wasn't here, man, we'd have had so much fun. Y'all want to go back to the camping lodge together and go back to that party. That's what y'all miss. And y'all want to try to do it without him. Of course, with you two in power, the two most power hungry motherfuckers in the game.
One man was in power, had the knowledge, used it for his own benefit, and actually started attracting the chosen people. But guess what? Bigger than that, this was supposed to wake up everybody. There is 300 people sitting in my life right now. You are supposed to be here for a reason. You are supposed to be doing better. You are supposed to be eating better. You are supposed to be living better. You are supposed to be thinking better.
And that's what they were doing. They were thinking better. That's why all of them 300 people didn't go up over there with you when you was professing Eligio to be whatever you was professing him to be. Because you was right up there just like Malia, just like anybody. You just didn't get it the way you wanted it. That's the only reason why you left. That's been proven. You understand what I'm saying? Because, man, I bet you her daddy turned it over in his grave. Because this girl is self-centered. She don't think about herself. She don't even really think about her children. You feel what I'm saying? So, for you to even think about that situation again is beyond me. But we all knew that was coming. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't have the limelight like that. And now that shit is getting big again with the carbonation shit. Because, you know, it low-key died out. It was stamped and done. You know what I'm saying? A few of the main content creators in the sector pretty much had killed it. Then next thing you know, here come all these little idiots trying to talk loud and profess this and profess that. You know what I'm saying? After the dude is gone. And now, mind you, I don't fuck with Nature Boy, man. I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't agree with that nigga, none of that shit, right? But at the same time, I'm a man. And the way these sucker niggas went out, all except True low-key took accountability and was like, man, I don't know what I was thinking. I was gone. I was lost. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers act like it's something else and come back out here trying to fucking teach when probably True could probably teach the most, more than any of them. You feel what I'm saying? But all of you sit there and profess the fact that this dude was the next coming of God. Two people. So when you sit here and talk about he wanted control, he did all this for his own benefit, and then, you know what I'm saying, he attracted the righteous people and all that type of stuff wrongfully. You helped him do that wrongfully. See, that's your problem. Y'all don't take accountability. That's what made Trues mean more than YouTubes.
You are supposed to be providing that environment for your children. But you sit up here and think that I'm not providing a good situation for my children. See who I am online right now on my Creole Femininity page. That is who I authentically am.
That's a fact, Marie.
I can open up my refrigerator right now. And show you what I have in my refrigerator.
King Tig,
all
I'm
organic.
telling you.
Everything is organic. I just made all of this from scratch. Everything is organic. Nothing but fruits and vegetables. I have nothing in my refrigerator that is poison.
Meaning, you can live the life that you should be living right there with a roof over your kids' heads. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but y'all talking about y'all trying to make it so that your people can live better by what? All of us going to the goddamn jungle? I get the concept. I get all that. But you niggas wasn't really living in the jungle. You niggas couldn't really live in the jungle. Cause y'all don't have the know-how at all. Y'all can get out there and say, oh, we connecting back to nature, and nature fuck around and have you for lunch. Cause y'all don't understand it. Y'all ain't no hunters or nothing like that. Y'all be on the internet living in Airbnb, sleeping in tents out back, playing make-believe. Like I said. Y'all niggas is playing. Y'all remember playing make-believe, playing house, playing all that shit. That's what these niggas do. That's why you got tents in the backyard talking about you living in nature just because you go over to Nicaragua or Puerto Rico and shit. You niggas are still living inside city limits. That's why you niggas still follow rules. That's why police can still pull up on you. Y'all niggas ain't sovereign citizens or nothing. Like, come on, y'all got to get real. Y'all city folk playing with yourself, playing make-believe that always got mommy and daddy and sisters and brothers and shit to run back to, if anything. Because y'all can play on their sympathy by making them think, oh, they mind is going, man, they stuck in the coat. And then here comes the trauma bonding. So you can always go back home. So you got a cushion right there. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all got to understand that evolution was a part of our people and all people. You know what else evolved? Nature. Nature evolved. And nature is not built for you to live your ass in it like that. Unless you go out there, like y'all out there living in tents and shit, nigga, that's camping. That's camping. Nigga, put a hammock up in the tree, nigga, high enough so that nothing on the ground can get you, and hope a cat don't climb a tree and snatch your ass up. Endure them bug bites and shit like that. Use aloe to clean your cuts and walk barefoot over jagged rocks and shit like that. Callus up your feet and shit. Actually be a part of nature. Don't just talk that shit for attention. Because we wear belief as a fashion statement now. We wear belief like clothing. We just want people to see us like this. We do our hair like this so people can think we eccentric and all this, but don't know nothing that we talking about. It just went with the outfit.
Except maybe for this cake, but even then it is still vegan and it is still good for the blood. It is still good for the soul. Everything that I feed my children is healthy. What I put in my children's mind is healthy. See, if I would have continued to stay connected to the person who was empowered.
That's the fact, King. She do need to stay there and raise her goddamn kids. She need to start putting her kids first. Like she always say she do. You know what I mean? You going to run over here with, that's why, hey, y'all need, y'all, I put the link for World's live that I was watching in the description, so y'all can go check that out and see what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Because the old video that I forgot about, her ass is in there talking about if a man can't love me like my dad loved me, like my father loved me, then she can't fuck with it. But you over here talking about fucking with True. I mean, not True. My bad, True. You know what I'm saying? But Solar, little dumbass.
Divine knowledge itself, who was using it for bad. If I was continuing to stay connected to him, then I wouldn't be giving my children more righteous. But why? Why can't I give my children a father? Why can I not want my children to have a father? Why can I not pray for my children to have a father? See, for these past 2 years, y'all thought I was playing on the other end of this phone, twiddling my thumbs, doing some crazy shit. But no, I was praying. I was praying that
Why can't she give her child a father? Who? Like True? So you subject your children right back to the same thing? One child ain't really been through it, but the other one has. You understand what I'm saying? And that baby looked just like Nature Boy. And with the way True has that little vendetta out for Nature Boy, I don't think that nigga be able to last seeing that baby look just like him every day. She'll probably end up getting treated wrong. But you too young to think like that. You too young to see that. Hell, shit, there's mothers today that just because they child look just like the father and they hate the father, they treat the child wrong. But these are the people that's talking about they teaching.
God
You need to teach yourself how to go get taught is what you need to do.
that I serve, that the God that resides within me provides me a man that can be able to come and balance out my world. See, y'all want to see me sit here and be a single mother.
No, don't nobody care about that. You get a man, hey, you get a man. What we don't want to see is you take them kids back through something you supposedly got them out of, Miss Victim. Ain't none of y'all no victims. I've been saying this shit for the longest, and I've caught a lot of slack. You know what I mean? Because of my opinion in the carbonation sector. Motherfuckers don't like my opinion. Because when everybody's trying to be fruitful and every time somebody breaks loose, we over there trying to love on them and hold them close, man. We got you. We understand you was in that, man. Fuck all that. All these niggas is in on all that shit. Fuck all that cuddling these niggas. They ate off people for years. And then when they come out, we dealing with, oh, we got you. And everybody send them donations and we gonna put you on your feet. We'll get you out of there when they ain't nobody want to leave. Didn't I say that years ago? I said, I ain't pressing for none of that. All I give a damn about is the kids that's there. I ain't pressing for none of them to leave. You can't rescue nobody that don't want to be rescued. We could say they mentally gone and this, that, and the other and put it all on this nigga, but it's really on all of them. Them niggas was having a party playing make-believe. Playing on niggas' soft hearts. But we couldn't believe that. We had to say, oh, no, it's him and he's manipulating their minds and stuff like that. Nah, fuck that. They all wanted that shit. They all wanted the attention. They was all in for it. They all had issues and all that shit. Anything that was on camera, and you know what I mean, if it wasn't supposed to be on the camera, they didn't put it on camera. They didn't stop the camera when he pushed Malia down. They didn't stop the camera when he kicked Velvet ass. Because his thing was to keep rolling. Why? Because it's all for entertainment. They were all playing make-believe like they was in a reality show. It was just their own script. Now, that would be the main thing I would say where it went too far, is Nature Boy got too stuck in it. See, when the TKO Capones and Yakin and them came around, and these niggas, they on somewhat of the same shit, but they live in a certain way, got a little bread, got a little jewelry and shit like that. I seen that look in that nigga eyes. That nigga went from wanting to be that dookie dreadlock ass nigga that was dirty out there smelling up planes and shit, to wanting to be that clean nigga with the braids, all everybody lined up and jewelry on, and we out here, yeah, I'm living like a star. I'm the star. I'm the movie star. Like, even on the phone recording that he just had recently, he's still talking like he's Alpo from the Paid in Full movie. The little shit he said, yo, you know what I'm saying, B? Yo, they owe me, B. You know what I mean, B? All that shit. And it's not the fact that he's saying B, because a lot of people say that. It's the certain ways he's saying things. The things that he's saying, they come from that movie. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, man, that shit bullshit. I've been saying this shit for a long time, that this shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of platforms been saying this shit, that this shit was bullshit, but there's a lot of platforms that went over there, and I get it, because most of the time it was women, and I'd be a fool to say, even if a woman is lying and manipulating, I'd be a fool to say women should not go and rally around her, because you just never know. So for the women that did it, I mean, salute to y'all for being there when them women, when it seemed like them women were falling. You know what I'm saying? But I will not salute them women that was a part of Carbonation that took advantage of the women that were willing to be there for them because they thought it was something real.
I want to see me sit here, be sad, be single, and be miserable. That's not who I am. I am a queen. I deserve a king, and I am not going to accept anything less. People might think that, you know, I might need to love myself a little more, XYZ, but see, this is the catch. I did love myself. I fought every single day that I was in Carbonation and didn't even know it, right? But see, now is the time. Now is the time that we reclaim our sovereignty. It don't matter what name was put on it. It don't matter about, none of that matters. That's a semantic thing that we can all look past and look forward.
Does she know? Like I wish I could just ask her right here while she's talking. Like, yo, do you know what you mean when you say sovereignty? Reclaim your sovereignty. Do you understand what sovereignty is?
But see, we were all indoctrinated to hold on to our trauma, to hold on to the very thing. But see, in order for you to embrace your trauma, heal your trauma, you have to embrace it. You have to go towards it. You have to put yourself in it and embody it so that you can feelize it, transmute that feeling that you have, get an understanding from it, and then elevate from it.
I do not support what she just said. I do not support people running and putting themselves in the middle of their traumas. You know what I mean? Now it might work for some people, but you cannot speak that. This woman right here, she is not a doctor. She is not, this is not, do not take the information that you see on these videos on my channel for truth, because these people are not validated to speak on stuff like that. They have no credentials.
Embrace carbonation.
She wasn't going through any trauma to have to go through any trauma, because she was the trauma. She was part of the bullshit. And trust and believe, if she could have got them females away from Nature Boy, and because every time they went to the guys and got into relationship with the guys, that was because of Velvet. It was because Nature Boy, every time he brought him back, because he wanted his wives. He wanted to fuck on everything. They go back over there when Velvet got mad. When Velvet was pissed off. They all go back over there because he go pussyfooting right back to Velvet. But if they would have stayed with these dudes and Velvet would have had power as just the queen, Velvet would have took control and had been on a power mission just like that nigga. She just wanted to be a part of it and not be a part of the power control he had over everybody. She wanted to be right next to him, queen, and we run the disciples, and the peasants and shit. You know what I mean? These niggas was playing medieval times. They was literally trying to build a kingdom up under them. We built this kingdom. They gonna take care of us. We ain't never got to do nothing. We live off of them. They take care of us. We God.
I am carbonation, righteously. And this is what I wanted for my people. This is why I went to carbonation. I didn't go to carbonation to just be with a man. I went to carbonation because I wanted to have an environment that was better for myself and for my children to come. So, with that being said, today is a celebration. If you don't care, if you don't think that is cool, if you think that I'm crazy, if you don't think that this is righteous, you can block yourself and act. Quite honestly, I'm glad that this happened because now I know who is for me and who's not. Because y'all see, I'm flip-floppy. This is absolutely insane.
You are.
The way that y'all are responding to this. But
how is it insane the way people are responding to it when you did everything but stick a dagger in carbonation while you wasn't there? I'll never go back to that. I don't. That's crazy talk.
Does it really matter to you? Like, am I in your life affecting your daily situation? All I'm doing over here is being happy. I done found love. I found love. And it's crazy as kept because I knew Soular going on 3.5, 4 years now. Got to know him, got to see him, I never.
So I've heard it from both of them myself. Because I heard about it, but I didn't hear it. So this shit true. Her and Soular is trying to be together. Oh my God. Well, I'll say it like this. It'll be a whole lot more content again for the carbonation sector. You feel me? Because they gonna tear y'all the fuck up with this one. Y'all niggas, some things aren't meant to do. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all already get talked about and stuff. Y'all, there's a lot more things you guys can do. But some things you don't want to do. Some paths you don't want to cross, because if y'all revamp carbonation and you two be together and y'all are the kings and queens, oh nigga, man. I'm gonna get in this one. I was in the Nature Boy shit. I just didn't do it that much because a lot of shit bothered me. But if they do this shit, full fledged on them, and I think the whole goddamn sector should come together and tear y'all out the frame, make y'all wish y'all never came on social media anymore. Because all this shit that's going on in the world, we got enough shit going on in the world with black folks and all this shit not coming together, not being able to be a part of each other because everybody think about themselves. They can't think about the greater good. You know what I mean? So we're always going to be stuck because things that we should stand for, not everybody's going to stand for. So shit is just going to keep being the ant with the boot on our back. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But y'all shit, y'all not about to come back with that shit. Y'all not about to come back with that shit, man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Especially if y'all think that doing this, you know what I'm saying, we could do this because Nature Boy ain't coming home. I don't even think he ain't had his trial date or nothing. So y'all come back with this shit, and then next thing you know, he ends up getting let out because they find out y'all full of shit. All of y'all, and Janae.
Thought that this would have happened. This is cosmically ordained and gifted by the universe. This has nothing to do with me outside of the fact that I made the right decisions along the way. And if you don't think that, you can go and block yourself. You don't have to be in my life. You don't have to be in my life. You don't have to do none of that. You can go live your life, eat poison, be in a system where you're giving your energy to it, and they're using you, and they're abusing you and misusing you. You can also continue to have your children in the same system that you're in and allow them to abuse your children too.
Girl, your child almost died if y'all didn't get y'all ass to the hospital. You better shut up. And then steady sitting here talking about a system that's using and abusing you while you guys sit here and beg for the people that's still in the system to take care of you. Because you guys can't rightfully live off of nature like you said, because you just don't know how, do you? Y'all can't live off of nature talking about, oh, I've made $500,000 already. $500,000 from what? From people? Which you probably made $50,000, but $500,000? Well, let's find out if that's true by saying one thing. Nigga, $500,000, did you declare that with the IRS? Okay then, shut up. You ain't made no $500,000.
And if you don't think I'm telling the truth, research it for yourself.
Because you'd have to declare that, idiot.
Don't rely on what I'm saying. Research it. Research this. Research everything that I'm saying. This world we live in is backwards. It's poison. They're not telling us the proper way to live. They're not telling us that the things that we are doing is killing us. Period. But guess what?
They're not supposed to tell you. You're supposed to figure out how to live your life. People that sit out, my next door neighbor lives healthy, rides the bike every morning, goes to work, comes home, jogs, eats vegetables, drinks nutritious drinks, goes and works out, all that type of shit. Ain't living in nature. The people, who's telling you this? Who's telling us how to live? The things that we're doing are killing us. Nigga, that means you stupid because you ain't got no common sense. Who's supposed to tell you this shit? Oh, are we talking about the man? Because, I mean, maybe y'all should, go get the fuck out of this country again. Please, be my guest. Go live life. Because you sound stupid as hell right now. They're not telling us that we're killing ourselves. This world is not right. They're lying to us, and lying to who? Who is us that's sitting here waiting for any government or the man or the 1% or the Illuminati to tell us how to live? They didn't tell me to sit here and do this video. They didn't tell me to go eat this chicken sandwich in a minute. I get up and go to work because I want to. And I don't even have to work. My wife don't have to work. Both of us make enough money to take care of everything. But we like working. But me as a man, I don't want to sit around the house. And that's all y'all do, sit around the house and get online. I don't want to do that. I want to get up out the house, miss my home, miss my family while making some money so I can come home, feel proud about a good hard day work, because I'm working towards something. Because I'm evolving with the world. I understand that I'm melanated. I understand my culture and all that. I understand that if I want to live healthy, I got to live, you know what I mean? I have to have a nutritious diet. That's living by nature. But trying to go over here and travel down to South America and all that type of shit where y'all don't even know nobody and be living in Airbnbs, ain't got nothing going on for y'all, and y'all just gonna be some Raggedy Ann and Andy ass niggas coming up in here in the neighborhood just living? No. Y'all niggas really want to live off the grid. Well, go get you the right shit y'all need. Learn how to garden. Learn how to use the bathroom and use compost and shit like that. Y'all don't do none of that. I've never seen y'all use anything that you would use to actually be out in nature except for a tent. And people that's living off the grid, that's what y'all should be trying to do. Live off the grid. The way the world evolved, that's what living by nature is now. Living off the grid, having the same resources that we have living in a house, but by nature. Your electricity shit's solar or ran by the water that's out there by the lake that you're living by. You got shit that'll clean the lake water and change it into fresh water. Shit like that. That's living out there by nature. You niggas think, oh man, I like how these plants look here in the backyard, man. Oh yeah, real big backyard. We can fit about 7 tents out here. Man, get the videos just right so they see them plants, man. We out here in nature. We out here in the backyard in the city, using the bathroom in the corner of the backyard, talking about we using the bathroom in nature. People complaining all through the neighborhood.
But I'm going to teach my children, and I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to say something about it, period. And if y'all think that I'm going to let another nigga put their hands on me, y'all got me fucked up, period. On God. And that's within me. So y'all got me fucked up if y'all think anything about to happen over here that's unrighteous. Like, I got this shit locked down. So
boom. What did I say? What did I say about Solar? She know when she got in Solar, she ain't in love with him. She knows she can take advantage of this situation. All she needs is the right king to be there so she can shine as that queen. She on her black girl magic shit. You know what I'm saying? But didn't I say that earlier? Didn't I say she fucking with Solar because she know it's not gonna be the same like with Nature Boy? She got that on lock. She just said it.
But everybody that's
Listen.
in carbonation, period. And if y'all think that I'm gonna let another nigga put their hands on me, y'all got me fucked up, period. On God. And that's within me. So y'all got me fucked up if y'all think anything about to happen over here that's unrighteous. Like, I got this shit locked down. So everybody that's in carbonation, stand up, 3-6, man, salute.
I got this shit locked down. Boom.
Peace to the gods and the goddesses. We back on our mission, period. Everybody, if you really about that self-healing, if you really about that truth speaking, if you really about coming out of this.
It's crazy because what about Malia and I and all them? Don't they still have carbonation? Aren't they still standing? You know what I mean?
System and getting yourself away from the poison and the toxins and changing your frequency of thought and raising your elevation, your consciousness so that you can become the king and the queen that you are. Wear white today. Become an alkaline eater. Start to fuel your body with electrical foods because you are an electrical being to help you elevate consciously, to help you start to trigger these traumas so that you can go into the trauma, face it, become one with it to ultimately transcend it. Wear white today. Become and start your alkaline journey. Figure out what it is that you went through when you was a child that triggers the trauma within you. Look at the people, places, and things that's around you that no longer serve you, that hold you back from your highest potential, and start to let it go.
Did she just name a noun? Look at the person, places, and things. Like this girl, man.
And start to elevate yourself in that way, whether you're afraid or not, so that you can start attracting the high vibrational experiences to you that you're supposed to live. If you are afraid, good. Be afraid. But that doesn't mean that you should chicken out. It means that you should have enough bravery and courage, just like you do when you eat that poison, to put yourself in a situation that is ultimately the most healthiest for you. With that being said, y'all got some weird vibes in the chat because y'all low vibrational. Most of y'all low vibrational, but the ones who I'm talking to will
passing judgment.
Hear me, and the ones that hear me will
because people don't agree with you. Because people don't agree with you because you want to speak in matter of fact about something you don't know nothing about. You want to speak in matter of fact about something you don't know nothing about just because your mouth runs. That's most black people's problem is our mouth is able to run and we're able to vocalize, so we think what we're saying is right. All because we have a problem with being wrong. I don't know why that is. And that's not just a black problem. Most of the time, that's a human problem, or I'll say a street problem, or I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call where we all be around, like, cause I'm not in the street no more. But I mean, hood, what? I don't know. Anyway, man, I am about to get ready to get up out of here because I do got to go to work. But I do want to hear a little bit more what she got to say.
Game when it comes to themselves. I don't want control over nobody. At this point, I'm an example because I've done the work. That's the reason why I found love. That's the reason why it came to me, because I did the work. You say love on myself a little more? Okay, Solar, hit my line after I get off this live so I can love myself a little more by allowing you to love me, because now I deserve that. Not even now I deserve that, because I've been deserved that.
So you did the work. You did the work and you found Solar? Wow.
You get the point, right? I'm loving myself. I'm doing everything that I need to do for Velvet Gabriella. I'm doing everything that I need. Don't worry about me. You ain't paying my bills and you ain't feeding me. And you damn sure ain't taking care of my children. So at that juncture, yeah, we all gonna digress, okay? So y'all, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the guys and goddesses. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. The ones who is here for me will be, and the ones that don't, won't. And I'm okay with it all. I'm okay with both. So until next time. Later.
If you know,
Man, shout out to Sasha. That's Sasha for God speaking. Shout out to her.
Didn't want her to have power. And she keeps calling Nature Boy a false prophet, but she's very much a false prophet herself.
Oh, very much so. See, Sasha for God, she was newer. She came later and stuff, but she been on it. She be having some good videos up there. So shout out to Sasha for God, man. If I can remember, I'll leave her link in the description so you guys go check her out also. Also, for people that just came in, the video that I was talking about earlier with Velvet, the link is in the description over there on King. I think it's King World 2020. Anyway, y'all know if y'all fuck with me, y'all know who World News is. So check that link out, man, and get that whole breakdown of Velvet. And y'all and those who don't know Velvet, you'll get a little bit more understanding of what motherfuckers is talking about when they in here going against Velvet. If you guys go look at that breakdown that World News did, trust me, you'll definitely see what we're talking about. Because people that have been around, we know this shit. So some of the new people, if you want a little bit more history on Velvet, because a lot of people came in, Velvet was already gone. A lot of content creators that do it, they came in and Velvet was already gone. So go brush up on that by hitting the link in the description and check that shit out, and then you'll see exactly what we're talking about. You feel me? And with this nigga right here, he says a lot of shit about your boy Eligio and shit later on in the video and shit, but I'm gonna keep that right here so we can just do another video on that when I get off of work, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Shout out to all the moderators in the bed. Why the fuck Wax Dog ain't got a wrench in here? Who took Wax Dog wrench? Wax Dog, did you unsubscribe and subscribe back? The fuck? See, shit like that be happening, man. And sometimes that could be YouTube. Motherfuckers be trying to start problems and shit. But anyway, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my nigga Wax. Shout out to Tree, Generation Next Radio, my moderators, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to King, Marie, man. All y'all for tuning in, investing, man. Salute, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you take it for, man? Anyway, man, we about to get the fuck up out of here, man. Oh, new channel? This nigga Tree said I took it. Anyway, man, y'all know what's up with me, man. We'll be back with that other video later, man, but I do got to get up out of here and go to work, so we up out of here. Peace.
Two-step, slide like